134 and welcome back to another online lesson. So this week in topic we are going to be learning about religious education. So before we start, I would just like you to think back to the front covers we have on our books. Can you think about what it is we do in religious education? Yep, so RE is when we learn about religions, including those of others. Right, during this topic, I would like you to think of this question. Are the creation stories still worth reading today? As we move through the topic and look at a variety of different creation stories, I would like you to keep that question in your head. In today's lesson, we are going to be explaining what the Jewish creation story tells us about our world. So, in today's lesson, we are going to consider what the story tells us about the world. We are going to study Jewish beliefs about creation, and we are going to suggest ideas about looking after the world. Some of you also might get on to making links with everyday life. Before we start, I've just got some questions I would like you to think of. I'm not going to tell you the answer. These questions are here to get your mind thinking. If you are doing it with an adult or maybe a brother or sister, you could maybe ask those to think of an answer to these questions too, and you could discuss your ideas at the end. So the first one, where did the first animal come from? Where did the first person come from? And where did the world itself come from? So just like we do in class where we do time, pair, share, have a little think by yourself first and then share it with somebody else around you. It does not matter if you have different answers, you will have different answers. Okay? So, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to read you the Jewish creation story. As I read it to you, I would like you to imagine the sequence in picture form in your head. So here I have given you a storyboard. I have broken this storyboard up into 7 days. As I'm reading the story, there are certain things that happen on each day. I would just like you to imagine it in your head and place it on that storyboard. So, before God began to form the earth into a dwelling place for humans, the earth was shapeless, dark and empty. Only the Spirit of God was present, moving over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light was good. God separated the light from the darkness, and called the light day, and the darkness night. This was the first day. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a heaven to separate the waters, and place some of the water above the arch of the sky, and some below." On the third day, God said, "Let the water under heaven be gathered together, and let dry land appear." So the sea and the earth were made, and God saw that it was good. He commanded the earth to bring forth all kinds of vegetation, plants and trees. On the fourth day, God said, "Let there be light in heaven to separate the day from the night." And he created the stars and the sun and the moon. And God saw it was good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters be filled with living creatures and the sky with birds." And he created all the creatures of the sea and the sky, and blessed them all. On the sixth day, God said, "Let there bring forth all kinds of living creatures." And he saw that it was good. Then he said, "Let us make humanity in our own image, to have authority over all things living in the sea, air, and land." And he created the first man and woman, and blessed them. God looked at everything he had made and saw that it was good. On the seventh day, God rested from all the work which he had done in creation. So, that I have just read to you is the Jewish story of creation. That is how Jewish people believe that Earth was formed. That might be similar to some of the ideas that you had at the beginning, or it might be slightly different to some of your ideas. Both are absolutely fine. So, what I would like you to do now, in your head, you should have a really clear image of what happened at each of those 7 days. The next thing I would like you to do is, in your pack on the website, there is the Jewish story of creation in picture forms. I would like you to order those pictures in the correct sequence. Then I would like you to either stick the correct phrase next to the picture, or I would like you to write the correct phrase. If you're struggling to remember the story I've just read you, on the website I will attach the story that you can go back and read through again. Once you have done that, what I would like you to do is try to think of a question linked to every picture. So think about what is happening in that stage of the story and think of a question that links to it. For example, on day one was the day that God created light and dark. So a question I thought of could be, do you prefer light or dark? What I would like you to do is, under each of your phrases, your sequences, I would like you to write a question that links to that picture. If you are having any problems remembering the sequence or remembering or thinking of some questions, on the website as well there will be an attachment to go and watch a video. This will help you. If you're still struggling after that, remember you can always contact your teacher on their class email address and they will help you too. The next video clip that we're going to watch is going to be a different creation story. So once you've done this activity, if you head over to that one, then we'll look at a different creation story and then we're going to start thinking about what is similar and what is different between them two. Okay? Look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye!